I need you to help out. That's a different situation than saying my son got a job. He need to be put into a household because you can't go anywhere. He needs to learn this early on, blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying?
He should help me.
But
Circumstances.
the people just let me let the people hear. For the people that's
You
just
should have been prepared.
Huh?
That's what I be telling you. My time is limited.
I know. Hey, check this out, y'all. So a woman, yeah, so a female, so a mother, y'all, her son's 17 now. She like, yo, he gotta pay rent. You 17 years old now. It's time for you to be chipping in on these bills and help out and pay rent. Look what she say, y'all. Check this out, gang.
Me around the house with the bills. Starting February 1st, he's gonna start paying $500 a month. And then he's gonna start paying his cell phone. I've been paying his cell phone since he was 7. Anyway, parents, do you think he should start paying rent? He feels like he don't have to pay rent. You want to give your part real fast?
I'm 17, bro. What am I paying rent for?
You can't stay nowhere for free. You work.
I know. When I'm 18, I'll figure that out.
No, you're gonna figure it out now. I don't care what he say, either 500 or the door.
She said either 500 or the door. That's the only thing I don't agree with, Kimmy.
No, and the other thing is you can tell the response because he said, when I turn 18, I'll figure it out. So that's what happens. Instead of trying to build generational wealth, like as we say, and what she's saying is not wrong. By all means, you should be teaching your kids financial responsibility, what their responsibilities are as an adult. You have to pay for rent, whether you at mama's house or you somewhere else. It holds a little less weight at mama's house because you're putting into a home that you're living in. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. As opposed to going out and being on your own entirely. But his response was, when I turn 18, I'll figure it out. That's not what I want the response of my kids to be. You feel what I'm saying? Because that makes them feel like, okay, well, if you're going to obligate me, then I'll just go. And they don't know no better.
He basically saying, I'd rather go out and be out there in the street than fuck with you.
Right. And that's not the response that I would be looking for. Now, she said, start with the cell phone bill. Go ahead and start there. Right. You know what I'm saying? Before you jump to the $500 in rent. But remember, I said, you have to remember, he's a 17-year-old in the state of Texas. You're still in high school, right? Mm-hmm. So your obligation to working is minimal. You're a part-time worker, right? So start with the cell phone or a minimum bill that he could provide you. But having him work to take what he probably makes entirely, what are you trying to teach there? You're not really teaching there. You're just showing, okay, now the responsibility of my bills actually fall on you because I need the help. This is not just a lesson. I'm telling you this because I need you to do that. And if that's the case, there's a lot of households that fall short and they need their child to do that. Sometimes you're taking on a responsibility too.
But don't a lot of single mothers need that help?
Well, that's what I'm getting ready to say. That's a situation you can't unlearn and relearn right now, right? Because the starting over point, you can't. You didn't have your financials together when you have these kids and you're raising them. A lot of times we struggling, you know what I'm saying? Because when we were raised to get the fuck on. Okay, let's stop there. We were raised to get the fuck on. We had the impression in our households because of the same mentality. By the time you're 18, it's time to put in or beat the streets. So as a teenager who already don't know what the fuck you got going on and as an individual, trying to figure out how to become an adult, now you got to figure out how to be fight. That's a lot of pressures, right? Mm-hmm. You got to remember mentality that we're putting on here. We already stressed the fuck out. We know what's going on out here, right? They're just getting introduced. I think it should be introduced small. Start with the cell phone bill, maybe some groceries. Gauge his responsibility with his money before you say $500 or out.
You heard what he said, though. I think that's a fucked up situation, though, man, because that's going to make him start. Now he already 17 thinking about his way out.
Right. That's a response that you not really want to look for, because instead of saying, all right, mama, I see you struggling, you know what I'm saying, I can help you out or I'll try to help you out. He looking at it from a perspective like, you need me. Mm-hmm. You need me, not like you're just trying to teach me something, because you would have got a different response. This is real life stuff. You would get a different response. But he knows that she need that $500. He don't want to give, as a 17-year-old, $500 to the rent that you already signed a lease on, mama.
Mhm.
This is your shit. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's a different situation within households. When it's a healthy financial learning, kids feel a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? And you really should start telling them things early, but we don't. We wait till they get a job. Oh, he got a job. He 18 now. He finna start giving me money. Like, we have an unhealthy relationship on how things are supposed to go. And it affects your brain and how you think about people and how you think about situations, to the point that you will say, you know what, when I turn 18, I'm just gonna bounce. You know why?
Because it's cheaper.
No, he knows all the household struggles. He lives there. So he knows what's going on within his home. And he spaces and says, I don't want no parts of it. Because there's a lot of kids that would rather not starve, and they are out working and helping their parent. You feel what I'm saying? Here, mama, I made $100 in tips. This is yours. Here, mama, I know we're going to be short on the light bill. You just give it to me. This is yours. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They know the situation. They've already been inclined into the struggle, and in order for them to survive, they will give money. You saying to this kid who ain't been paying, you're going to have to start paying coming the 1st. We just seen this video on the 30th. So the 1st is tomorrow. Okay. So my thing is this, like, it's the same thing when I tell my kids, hey, you got to be responsible. I didn't come in here telling them they had to pay my mortgage
I
or else.
understand the responsibility,
Right.
But I don't understand the threat.
Mm-hmm.
What's the threat for?
Right. Now, Kalei, like, for example, she could play that for as long as she wants. Oh, no, I got this. Eventually, you're going to drop that $100, sis. Okay? Because you are comfortable. From Netflix to Amazon to room and board, access to the kitchen. You get what I'm saying? But those are different. I don't need that. I'm trying to teach that and instill it. It's a difference when you're throwing that responsibility on these kids because it's a need. It's a survival tactic. If you don't give me this $500, I can't support you any longer as this grown man. You're going to have to go.
And the fact that she putting that out there as an ultimatum is crazy, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Check it out.
My son has a job now, and I feel like he should help me around the house with the bills. Starting February 1st, he's going to start paying $500 a month. And then he's going to start paying his cell phone. I've been paying his cell phone since he was 7. Anyway, parents, do you think he should start paying rent? He feels like he don't have to pay rent. You want to give your part real fast?
I'm 17, bro. What am I paying rent for?
You can't stay nowhere for free. You work.
I know. When I'm 18, I'll figure that out.
No, you're going to figure it out now. I don't care what he say, either 500 or the door. My son has a job now, and I feel like
got this shit. I don't do this shit, bro. Like, I can't keep explaining it to y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I don't give a fuck about that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Nigga be like, he ain't shooting them burners. Come on, bro, y'all know me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or he wasn't in the trap, or whoop de whoop, you know, he ain't, you know, like, nah, man, I done did that, man, you know what I'm saying? It make you feel some type of way because you know it's real, you know what I'm saying? It make you feel like, goddamn, the nigga was out here on the same block I was, the nigga was fucking with the same pack. I can get them out tonight, and they sing when it's beef. Now let's see a Paula light for them boys who all on the block. 2-time foul the jack boys, 3-time foul the boys in the spot. Get caught by the cops, you snitch, but then you lying to get popped. My tools how the bitch, they been since junior high school lockers. The only time we moved dollars to a new side of territory. Thug life, so why you think the young nigga tell stories? If I don't tell the real, I bet my niggas will tell for me. Hoes hell and these nigga frail like stale funyuns. Even if my nose stopped up, I can smell money. Sniffing, but I cause a collision in hell, dummy. Infatuated with the green dollar, clean collar, and a faux release foe. He ain't gotta scream holler. And my life is what I call a life. I'm calling out.
You already know. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the page, cause it's free. And you already know what time it is. This your boy Cat Gang. It's you know how.